Hi, I'm Cheryl Belson, and I'm back with another episode of Top 3 Things. This month, I want to highlight what we can look forward to in 2026. Spring Fling is the first thing that's coming up, and so I'll talk a little bit about that. But then I'm going to share with you sort of a laundry list of what we can look forward to in the coming year. And then I'm also going to tell you about a brand new group that we're starting for junior sewists. So let's just dive right in. Well, so I want to start out by talking about what is coming up next on our calendar, which is Spring Fling. And Spring Fling is a whole new format this year that we're just going to give it a try and see how it goes. So in the past, we've always had a meal, a speaker, you know the drill, the things that we've had. And recently we've been having a workshop at the end for people that wanted to register for a longer day. This year for Spring Fling, we're kind of pushing that all into one bundle just inside Spring Fling. So we've got 4 members that are going to be participating in giving you opportunities to learn new things while you're socializing with your friends. We'll still have a meal, and we'll still be at the Atlanta Realtor Center. So those things will be familiar to you, but the format is going to be very different. And we're going to be looking forward to hearing from you after Spring Fling to hear what you thought and give us input if it worked or it didn't work, or you'd like to see it tweaked a little bit. So if I didn't say it earlier, because I don't remember if I did or not, it's going to be Saturday, April the 18th from 10:30 till 2. And that time frame will all include time to socialize, time to eat, and time to learn. So I look forward to seeing you there. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about was more generally about what you can look forward to in the coming year. So I'm going to throw out pretty much a whole 2026 lineup so that you can look forward to it, even though you can't register for everything yet. So I've already talked to you about Spring Fling. You can see that here on the screen. The next thing, now this is still a little bit in the works, so it's a little bit tentative, but you wanted us to offer you a class on how to sew with leather. And so we are working with Eileen Davey right now to do a class on May 16th on how to sew with leather. So like I said, that's a little bit tentative, but it's in the works and hopefully it'll be on the books soon. The second thing that we have about 90% buttoned up with contracts and schedules is on June the 19th. Now that's a Friday. You had said that Fridays were your third choice, and availability at STIFA is getting much more challenging. So we're going to be using some of those Fridays. On June 19th, we've got Teresa Brown of the Silk Thread, who's going to be teaching us a class on surface design, also one of the topics in your top 10 wishes for workshops in 2026. And she's going to be teaching us her class is called Kaleidoscope Surface Design. And we'll be making 2 scarves, 1 silk, 1 wool. You'll be bringing plants, material, leaves, etc. from home that you'll be using to make botanical prints. And then she'll be providing dye blanket pieces to add color to those scarves. So that's going to be a fun class. I think you're going to really enjoy it. The next one, this one is completely tied down, wrapped up in a bow, is on July 31st. And we've got Kenneth D. King coming to teach an all-day workshop at SIFA on couture techniques. That's also a Friday class. So be looking forward to that. And we're going to be letting you know ahead, especially on that one, when registration is going to be opening so that you can be looking for it, because we're anticipating that that one might be a more popular class since he's such a big name. The next thing you see on that list over there is August 15th, which is our annual Common Threads sale. It will again be at the Atlanta Realtors Center. And you'll be obviously hearing a lot more about that. Looking for donations, looking for volunteers, all of that in the coming months. The next thing on that list is August 29th, and this one is all settled, and that is with Rita Mantell teaching a basic Serger class. We brought a Serger class in last year, and several of you let us know that you'd like one that was more focused on basics, so that's what this one's going to be. On September 12th, this is a brand new thing we're trying this year. It's a chapter field trip. So we have worked with the Lost Mountain Alpaca Farm and the Plant and Peak Bunny Farm. They are partnering together, and we're going to be at the alpaca farm on September 12th for an interactive experience with the alpacas and learning about alpaca, kind of, I guess you'd call it fur to fiber experience that we'll be learning about. And then we've got a kind of a little mini workshop. It's sort of like a try your hand at it drop spindle spinning experience that will also be held right there at the alpaca farm. So we'll be at the alpaca farm for about 2 hours. There'll be time for some shopping in their shop after those two experiences. And then we'll move about 10 minutes away to my backyard for a picnic that will give us some time just to kind of hang out, socialize. Maybe we'll laugh about who got kissed by an alpaca. I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to trying this kind of a new experience for our chapter. And the last thing on that list that I'm telling you about is October 17th, which is our annual meeting. And we will have a speaker for that one, unlike Spring Fling, but it's going to be a speaker. And then instead of a actual workshop, the speaker is coming from a fabric reclaiming business, and they're bringing a fabric shopping experience to us that we'll be able to experience after the meeting ends. So that's another one where we're just trying something a little different. That's what we have to look forward to. I personally think it's a lot of really interesting, cool things, and I hope you do too. But the last thing I said I wanted to highlight was the junior sewing group. We're going to be launching this new group hopefully in the next couple of months. I'm excited to say we have 5 members ready to participate in teaching, and we've got Ashby Sewing Center that is willing to let us meet there on the 3rd Thursday afternoon of the month from 3:30 to 5:30. So all that's really left is to advertise it and get those kids signed up. So we're going to be planning in the next week or so to identify how we kick this off. But I hope that if you know a young sewist, that you will reach out to them and let them know that we have this in the works. Well, that's all I have for you other than the monthly announcement of who won the Facebook challenge. And this month, our winner for the Cozy Comfy Challenge was Elise. Elise, congratulations. Your outfit is very cozy and comfy looking. Be sure to reach out to Janine in Africa for your prize, and they'll be reaching out to you as well. Next month, patchworking is the theme for this coming month. Well, that's all I have for you. I hope that you have a great month of sewing, and thanks for listening. Bye now.